What is his main message here in the UK? Does he want to weigh in on Brexit? Does he want to weigh in on Huawei?
I think he wants to weigh in on Brexit for sure, on the future leader of the UK, on Huawei, on Iran, on a US-UK trade deal. But setting aside those very critical policy issues, the American president, I think, is coming to London because he's been invited for a state visit. He wants that state visit. The optics of it play very well globally, despite the controversy. This is a president who really loves these visits.
And this is because he has the media on him? Is this because he has, you know, a little bit of sway in Brexit? If the president says, I want Boris Johnson as Prime Minister of the UK, does that change anything?
Well, does it change anything? Very difficult calculation to make. I think for those who are inclined in that direction, it sort of takes them further down the path. It signals that perhaps with Boris Johnson as Prime Minister, that the relationship between the United States and United Kingdom would go to the next level. But I don't think that's necessarily why he's here. You know, he does like the symbolism. He likes the Queen. And if he thinks that it will sort of further his agenda and sort of pushing Britain in a particular way, all the better.
Okay, and we start to see the first glimpse of the pageantry there at Stansted Airport. So we understand that, we have been told actually by palace officials that President Trump will be greeted at the airport by the UK Foreign Secretary Jeremy Hunt, and he'll also be greeted by the US ambassador and palace officials. How unusual is it for a sitting president to bring his whole family in these state visits? I
don't think it's the norm, although remember there haven't been that many state visits. There have been plenty of visits by US presidents, but not very many official visits. So this is very unusual, but with a very small end to compare it to. But this is a president who, you know, his family is very important to him, loyalty is very important to him, and the display of him meeting the Queen, the royal family, the cabinet, and his family being part of that. Remember, it's a president who in one sense sees himself as a form of royalty.
Julian, does this, you know, could he make policy? I don't know whether it's Huawei, but does this state visit actually move the markets?
I'd be surprised if it moves the markets. I mean, I completely concur with you. I think he's here more for the ceremony than anything else, but a few tweets along the way won't, I'm sure, be a missed opportunity. So in terms of what the markets are thinking, no, I don't think they expect anything particularly new to come out of this state visit. So
he won't, I mean, again, everything, you know, you can tweet by policy, but he won't say anything about EU tariffs or anything like that. The kind of, you know, the tariffs on Mexico came out of the blue for the markets. When he talks about Brexit and the relationship of the UK with the EU, could he not make policy by attacking Germany?
Yeah, I mean, he could do. I mean, I think he's particularly interested in UK politics, and obviously he gets regular briefings from his friend Nigel Farage as well. So I think that you could see him more likely to intervene there. But yes, I mean, I'm sure that he will have spotted that the situation in Germany is looking less stable than it was a month ago, and so consequently, he may well weigh in with a comment about a future election in Germany and what that outcome may be.
Leslie, is there anyone that briefs the president on, you know, UK matters? Or is it Nigel Farage?
Well, Nigel Farage, by all accounts, seems to have the president's ear. But I think those people around him are watching very carefully. I mean, I think one of the most significant things, you know, was the interview yesterday by the US-UK Ambassador Woody Johnson, sort of creating the beginning of what we're likely to see over the next 2 days, which is the American president saying, if you want that US-UK free trade deal, get out of that customs agreement, but remember that your entire economy is up for grabs. So I think we're going to see a lot of hard conversation about that.